Hello again and welcome to another vlog. It's a beautiful day for the back end of March. Temperature when I left was about 11, forecast to go up to about 16. Blue skies as you'll see behind me, and very little wind, maybe 8 kilometers an hour. Well, I spent most of yesterday painting preservative on the garden fences, and this morning I've woke up and I'm a bit stiff, legs, arms and back. So today we're just out for a quiet recovery ride, and the whole aim today is just to take it easy, use the gears and make sure I don't put too much pressure on my legs. In my last video I encouraged you to get out on the bike even if you're time poor. Today I'd like to encourage you to look about, listen, use your senses to enjoy the countryside when you're out cycling. And look at these hedges, the leaf buds are all breaking out. Being out in the open air, not just good for you physically but also mentally, and just enjoying what you can see and hear, smell, maybe taste is great for your mental health. A flock of sheep with many lambs, certainly a sign of spring. And now on the bank up to Carlton, it's just drop the gears and spin the pedals, keeping the pressure on the legs to a minimum. Experienced and confident cyclists will be able to have a good look round and listen as they're cycling along. But I know there will be some of you out there that are just taking up cycling or are not very confident cyclists and feel that you have to look at the road all the time. But there's no need to just continue cycling. There's nothing to stop you just halting, getting off the bike, having a look round, and I'll listen to what's happening. Maybe you'll hear the birds, maybe you'll hear other things, and it doesn't matter whether you're in a village or out in the country. Just take the opportunity to stop and enjoy nature for what it is. And here at Honeypot Woods we can see a pine tree still with some cones on. When in the countryside, on Teesside, you're never far away from wind turbines. Now some people will call them an abomination on the countryside, but to me I think they're beautiful. And since I ride a lot solo, I think of them as my supporters, throwing up their arms to encourage me to keep going. Out in the countryside you'll occasionally come across a bench, usually put here in memory of someone, but on this occasion this is one of the benches to commemorate the millennium. However, they do offer an ideal place just to sit, be quiet, shut your eyes and listen to what's around. And here in the next village we find an old post box being used as a letterbox for this house, not to be confused with the real mailbox, which is situated across the road. And at the next house 2 milk churns have been repurposed as mailboxes. And you can hear the crows cawing up in the tree as the females sit on the nest and the males bring something for her to eat. There's many horses in the fields around here, and some of them are quite curious. I don't know if you'll see it on the GoPro, but there's a buzzard up there just circling in the thermals, looking for some carrion they can feed on. On the left here is the Bishopton Millennium Obelisk. Don't think Cleopatra had anything to do with the village. You never know. I mentioned earlier that it's worth keeping your eyes open as you cycle through villages. And me at Compa, I've cycled through this village, Long Newton, many times and never actually seen this garden. There's lots of ornaments, from the gnomes to, I presume that's a squirrel. And further in, at the waterfall, you'll see more gnomes and ducks. Now look at that, even a pigeon on the path. Following on from my last vlog, where I encouraged you to get out on your bike whenever possible, I hope that you've seen in this vlog that it's quite possible just to go slow, not for a great distance, and just commune with nature, see what there is, hear what there is, and if you find a pile of manure, I'm sure you can smell what there is. All of these will help with your mental health. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me today, and I hope that I've given you some ideas of how you can look and listen to nature as you're cycling around. And as I said before, don't be frightened to just stop. Take time off the bike if you're not confident in looking around as you cycle along. All we're trying to do is enjoy ourselves on the bike. It's just a bike ride, there's no need to go really fast or go really hard. I'm soon going to be into the urban sprawl of Stockton again, so I'll leave you here with a view of the hedgerows as we enter Elton. Until we meet again next time, bye for now. Stay healthy and safe on the bike, and enjoy yourself.